In this book review, discover strategies to navigate common investment pitfalls. Behavioral economics, influenced by emotions and life experiences, plays a significant role in decision-making. The reviews from Michael Bailey's Stop, Think, Invest draw on insights from Nobel Prize winners Daniel Kahneman and Richard Thaler, combined with Bailey's own investment expertise, to guide you in making informed decisions. Whether seeking new opportunities or managing an existing portfolio, these blinks offer valuable lessons, including the potential pitfalls of being overly attached to a company, the impact of risk aversion and loss aversion on choices, and the importance of avoiding a set it and forget it mentality. Utilizing behavioral economics can enhance your investment decision-making. General Electric, GE, once considered a secure investment, faced a significant decline in the late 2010s, challenging the perception of its safety and profitability. Despite its historical success as an electric lighting company in the late 1800s, GE's per-share price dropped from $1.20 to 65 cents between 2015 and 2018. The former CEO, Jeff Immelt, presented an optimistic future, but the reality did not align with those expectations. Investors, influenced by emotions and biases, failed to perceive GE's risks, clinging to the belief that it was a secure investment. This phenomenon can be attributed to behavioral economics, which explores how social, psychological, and emotional factors impact economic and investment decisions. Behavioral economics combines cognitive behavioral factors, providing insights into choosing stocks, determining when to hold or sell, and deciding on investment amounts. Michael Bailey, the author, outlines a 12-step stock-picking process with 100 cognitive behavioral coaching tips to aid investors in making informed decisions. While not delving into each tip's details, this summary highlights a few from each step to help investors avoid common pitfalls that can undermine even the most experienced individuals in the field. Streamlining your investment options involves a process that encompasses various stages in the investment cycle. This includes searching for new ideas, researching companies, outlining long-term expectations, determining the timing and size of investments, making purchases, analyzing outcomes, deciding on selling strategies, re-evaluating expectations, and emphasizing learning and improvement. When it comes to exploring new ideas and researching businesses, the abundance of investment options can lead to decision-making challenges known as the paradox of choice. Behavioral economist Richard Thaler, in his book, Nudge, introduces the concept of a choice architect, a professional who assists teams and organizations facing the paradox of choice and making better decisions. The strategy involves narrowing down options by combining libertarianism and paternalism. In this context, being libertarian implies maintaining an open mind, free from biases that may hinder the identification of the perfect investment opportunity. However, after considering options openly, a certain level of paternalism is applied to narrow down choices. Paternalism involves using knowledge and influence to guide the selection process in a specific direction. For long-term investments, Michael Bailey recommends seeking stocks with the potential to outperform the market. One criterion he employs is identifying secular change in a company, such as changes in management, significant acquisitions, new divisions, or product campaigns. Secular change, while not always obvious, can enhance a business's value and create opportunities to beat the market. Bailey exemplifies the application of libertarian paternalism in his investment approach. In 2016, he explored new long-term investment ideas with an open-minded, libertarian perspective, considering areas like cloud computing, cybersecurity, and self-driving cars. Transitioning to a paternalistic approach, he closely examined these ideas. Self-driving cars seemed high risk, and cloud computing was already covered through existing holdings in Microsoft and Google. He narrowed down his focus to cybersecurity, a sector expected to maintain long-term relevance. This led him to Palo Alto Networks, a company large enough to generate profits but small enough to undergo transformative growth. The process involves substantial effort and leads to the subsequent step: thorough research. Researching investment opportunities involves two types of thinking: System 1 and System 2. System 1 is passive, akin to autopilot thinking during activities like scrolling on your phone or listening to a podcast. System 2, on the other hand, demands concentration and full attention, prohibiting multitasking. During the research phase, it's crucial to avoid being blinded by the inside view. While delving into the details of potential investments and consulting industry insiders can be valuable, maintaining impartiality is essential. The inside view, often optimistic, should be balanced by considering the outside view before drawing conclusions. Awareness of biases is crucial in the research phase. The availability bias involves treating readily available information as more important, reliable, and relevant. Overcoming risk aversion bias is vital for effective stock picking. People often prefer a guaranteed small gain over a larger gain that involves risk. Losses also have a greater psychological impact than gains. Neutralizing risk aversion bias involves recognizing that safe bets may be poor investments and that well-known, safe options may not outperform the market. To mitigate risk, it's advisable to give oneself a range of risk options or broaden the framework to include various risk levels. For example, when considering tech-related stocks, exploring low-risk cloud computing and high-risk self-driving cars, Michael Bailey opted for a mid-level risk option: cybersecurity. However, even in high-risk areas like self-driving cars, one can lower risk by examining companies contributing to the sector, such as Mobileye, a chipmaker for self-driving cars, which was acquired by Intel.
Welcome back. Thank you for returning to our Knowledge Hub. Immerse yourself in inspiring book summaries with actionable insights. A special thank you for hitting that like, share, and subscribe button to reach a broader audience. In return, I'll deliver the best book summaries to catapult you into action and help you achieve your desired results. Now, let's get back to the review.
Crafting an investment thesis is a valuable tool in the investment process. It involves writing down the rationale behind selecting a particular stock, emphasizing rationality and minimizing biases. This exercise requires clarity, practicality, and an avoidance of inside views or overly bold forecasts. It's crucial to consider multiple perspectives and assign appropriate weight to events based on their likelihood. An example of an investment thesis is Michael Bailey's 2018 thesis for Amazon's entry into the online ad sales market. Although he predicted uninterrupted growth into 2019, the first quarter of that year saw a stall in online ad sales, disappointing investors. However, Bailey's comprehensive thesis also considered Amazon's strong e-commerce and cloud computing businesses, creating a three-legged stool, where the success of the investment didn't hinge solely on one aspect of the company. An investment thesis serves as a guide not only for stock selection but also for other critical decisions such as timing the purchase or sale of stocks. Another beneficial tool is an investment committee, consisting of impartial professionals who analyze opportunities, debate pros and cons, and ensure the realism of a thesis or plan. While groups can be prone to biases, breaking the committee into smaller groups can mitigate unnecessary risk aversion. Encouraging open communication and diverse perspectives within the committee is essential to prevent the fear of punishment or reprisal when expressing dissenting opinions. After making an initial purchase based on your research and investment thesis, the next step is to monitor and analyze early results. This phase can be challenging due to potential setbacks and emotional responses influenced by human behavior. Investments often experience initial turbulence, and it's crucial to consider psychological factors like loss aversion. The tendency to feel worse about losing money than gaining it can lead to hasty decisions during difficult times. To counter this, engage in System 2 thinking, a more deliberative and analytical thought process. When faced with challenges, resist impulsive reactions and assess the situation calmly. Instead of panicking and selling at the first sign of trouble, delve deeper into understanding the reasons behind the setback. External influences, such as media noise, can amplify minor issues into significant sell-offs. Recognizing this feedback loop helps differentiate between minor problems and genuine causes for concern. For instance, prior to the 2016 U.S. presidential elections, concerns about potential healthcare reforms led to a sell-off in health insurance stocks. While the worries were plausible, cooler heads recognized the limited likelihood of extreme outcomes. Even in the face of a recession, a well-constructed investment thesis can guide decisions. In 2007, Michael Bailey invested in Covidien, a medical device company that had recently spun off from Tyco. Despite facing challenges during the recession, the core thesis remained intact. Medical device technology was poised for future growth, and Covidien was well positioned to outperform the market. Bailey's decision to stay with the company proved fruitful, as Covidien continued to outperform for several years before being acquired by Medtronic in 2015. Knowing when to hold and when to sell is crucial in investing, and recognizing behavioral pitfalls is equally important. The break-even effect, seen in scenarios like losing streaks in casinos, can lead investors to throw more money into declining stocks to recover losses, making the situation worse. Anchoring is another factor to be cautious of. Investors may anchor themselves to optimistic forecasts presented by charismatic CEOs, making it difficult to shift to an outside view when circumstances change. Avoid the "set it and forget it" mindset and embrace a growth mindset. Regularly reevaluate your investment thesis to align it with the outside view, promoting continuous learning and improvement. Instead of succumbing to regret, analyze past decisions, learn from them, and apply insights to future choices. Embrace a big-picture outlook, acknowledging that not every investment will be a winner. Diversify your portfolio, engaging in System 2 thinking to create a balanced combination of low-risk and high-risk investments. Keep an open mind, embrace learning, and don't let early missteps discourage you. Investing can be an enjoyable and rewarding journey. The key message is that throughout the investment cycle, behavioral and psychological factors significantly influence decision-making. Understanding these factors, rooted in behavioral economics, is crucial for avoiding pitfalls, maintaining clarity, and basing decisions on evidence and insights rather than emotions. Actionable advice includes asking 4 key questions when researching potential stock picks, inspired by behavioral economist Richard Thaler. Who uses? Who chooses? Who pays? Who profits? These questions help gain a deeper understanding of a company's operations, facilitating more informed investment decisions. Regularly seeking answers to these questions enhances comprehension and confidence in investment choices. Welcome back to our esteemed knowledge platform, where the atmosphere is imbued with the essence of wisdom and inspiration. Within these digital confines, you will encounter a repository of engaging book summaries, meticulously curated to envelop you in profound reflections and motivational narratives, compelling you towards compelling actions. As we embark on a dedicated mission to broaden our influence and disseminate the joy of learning, we extend a gracious invitation for your support, simply by engaging with the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Your support is not only valued but constitutes the cornerstone of our mission. In reciprocity, we commit to consistently provide you with top-tier book summaries in a timely manner. Let us engage in this shared odyssey towards growth and enlightenment. Here's to the gratification of delightful reading, the allure of perpetual learning, and the fulfillment of continuous personal development.